Hello everyone and welcome to your Money Q&A question of the day. I'm your host Stacy Johnson and this answer is brought to you by MoneyTalksNews.com, serving up the best in personal finance news and advice since 1991. Let's look at our clipboard and see what our question is for the day. It is from John. John says, on credit card descriptions, they make reference to credit as excellent, good, average, fair, and poor. Is there a breakdown of these categories? Yes, there is, John. If you want to go to myfico.com, FICO is the company that developed the most widely used credit score. Fair Isaac is actually the name of the corporation. But you can go to their website and you can get the following information. Excellent credit is 750 plus. 850 is as high as you can get. So this runs from 0 to 850, 750 plus is excellent. Good, 700 to 749. Fair is 650 to 699. And poor is 550 to 649. So there are your breakdowns. Basically, bottom line is, if you want to have excellent credit, you'd have a Fair Isaac credit score of 750 plus. Now, how do they determine your credit score? Also, you can read this at myfico.com, but about a third of your credit score is weighted by how good you are at paying your bills. Paying on time every time for long periods of time. That's called your payment history. About another third of it is how much you owe. This is called utilization. Now what this means is, let's say you've got a $10,000 credit limit on your credit card and you've got a $3,000 balance. You have utilized 30% of your available credit. Therefore, you've got a 30% credit utilization ratio. The lower you keep that ratio, the better. Now another part of it, 15%, is how long your credit history is. I've been borrowing money for many, many years. I've never paid a bill late. Therefore, my credit history is long and it's good. And that was about 15%. About 20% is the mix of credit that you have, along with applying for new credit. So if you have, what they like to see is you have different kinds of credit. Credit card is called revolving debt. You can have a mortgage loan. You can have a car loan. So different types of debt they like to see too. But keep in mind though, 60% of this, basically almost 70% of your credit score is based on your utilization, how much of your credit you're using compared to how much you could get, and of course, your history of paying bills on time. So that's how you maintain and build a credit score. If you're working on your credit score right now, the first thing you do is you pull your credit report from annualcreditreport.com. Not free credit report, annualcreditreport.com gives you one free credit report from each of the big three agencies every year. So every few months, you can pull one from a different agency and see what your credit looks like. Why are you pulling your credit report? Because you're going to make sure there's no mistakes in it. A lot of credit reports have mistakes, and that can reduce your credit score. So you can pull your credit report for free, you can check for mistakes, and then if you find any, you can dispute them, typically right there on the website. So it's the first thing you want to do if you clean up your credit. Make sure that there are no mistakes. Then, basically, make sure you pay your bills on time for long periods of time. Just do it. And you're going to build your credit history that way. I hope that answers your question, John. Aim for that 750. And by the way, something else too that's important. If you have a 750, you don't need an 850. Once you get over that certain threshold into excellent, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? So 750 is what you're aiming for. I hope that advice will help you get there. We will close today, as we always do, with our quote of the day. And this one is from Dodie Smith. And here's what she said. No bathroom on earth will make up for marrying a bearded man you hate. Obviously, that would be an old quote, but the thought is well taken. You don't marry for money unless you want to be unhappy. Okay, guys, make it a super profitable day and meet me right here next time.